Hey guys, my name is Takarakushi, and in this lesson video, I want to talk to you about how to tune the guitar. Now, tuning the guitar is very important, and it's important to do it every single time you go to pick up the guitar to play it. The reason for that is because the guitar is an instrument that goes out of tune very frequently. So whether it's you tuned it a day ago or even an hour ago, you should always check before you play. Now, there are many tunings for the guitar, but we're going to talk about standard tuning. So that means that starting with the sixth string, which is the lowest pitch string, the notes are going to be E, A, D, G, B, and then E again. And you can use this handy mnemonic device to remember the note names. It goes like this: Eddie ate dynamite, goodbye Eddie. In this case, goodbye is two separate words. So if you take the first letter of each of those words, they will give you the note names for the notes of each of the strings. Right? Now, the easiest way to tune the guitar is with a device called a tuner. And the tuner looks something like this. Oh, it's actually already picking up my voice. Like that. Okay, so most tuners work in a similar way. There is a display that kind of looks like a speedometer with a needle that swings back and forth. The exception to this would be strobe tuners. Their displays look a little bit different, so you just need to watch out for that. So when you play a note, you see a note name being displayed, and then a needle that swings back and forth. And the goal is to get that needle to go right in center and stay there relatively still. It might swing back and forth a little bit, but relatively still in the center, and that's going to tell us that that note is in tune. Now, if the needle kind of stays left of center, then that means that that string needs to be tightened. And if it stays a little bit right of center, it means that that string needs to be loosened. And so when you're turning the tuning pegs, do it slowly, because a little bit can make quite a big difference in the pitch. Right? So it's better to go gradually than making huge changes at once. And then with this understanding, you just go through each of the strings and tune them appropriately. So a couple things to watch out for while you're doing that, though, is to read the display carefully and make sure that you're not seeing any flat or sharp signs. And also, if you see a number like this, like on this one, you see it says 440, make sure it's saying 440. Okay? If it's any other number, then even if your tuner tells you that the note is in tune, it's going to be off by a little bit. Okay. Another thing to be careful about is while you're tuning a specific string, not to let any of the other strings sound. And that's just because the tuner is really only built to tune one note at a time. It can't handle multiple notes. So you can end up with a false reading on the tuner, which is obviously something you want to avoid. And finally, the string can catch a little bit on the points of contacts. So if you look at a guitar, the string is touching at the bridge and also at the nut up there. So sometimes there's a bit of friction there and the string catches, so when you turn the tuning peg, the note doesn't change. So to just get rid of that, you want to just pull on the string a little bit. If you do string bends, that's an easy way to kind of loosen that and remove any of that slack. And that will, help keep the guitar in tune a lot better. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification to keep up to date with this lesson series. And I'll see you next time. Bye.